Okay, so I'm going to be folding a smaller piece of fabric so that it comes out into a nice controllable piece that I can stack again, Marie Kondo style, if you want to use her name, up on its end. It'll make it easier when I'm putting them in a cabinet to be able to pull them out. This is a fat quarter folded to approximately the same dimensions. We'll go through that too, probably in the next video. But this one is for pieces that are less than 1 yard. This one happens to be 20.5 inches long. Just to start out, on my ancient cutting board, I've made marks at the 15 and 29 inch mark. And I've also made a 5-inch mark on the cutting board. I did that because I want all of my initial folds to come out to 14 inches. So I put the selvage edges at the far end away from me, fold close to me, lining this up approximately on the 29 line just so that I have a good guide. And I'm going to fold this down so that the piece winds up being 14 inches. Once I do that, I fold it back in half. And like I say, for me, having everything even in the same size is really important. Next thing I do is I take this piece of metal that my husband made me as a template ages ago for a couple of other projects. When this template is 4 inches wide by 10 inches long, I marked it at the at the 5/8 line because I want each of my squares to come out approximately 5 by 4. So I lay this on in the center. I fold up the bottom, press it down with my hand, fold over the top, press it down with my hand. I bring up the bottom to the bottom of the template, hold it, and I start to push it in. Slide this out. Slide that tail right into the fabric, and just like I do with the magazine board, I make sure it's all smooth so that there are no additional wrinkles, and there you have it. A fairly squared up, rectangular piece of fold. And, you know, you can play with it as much as you want. This one's pretty darn even, and it will fit nicely in the stack in all directions. So let's see if we can take another one and do it again, just so that you can see. This piece, just so you guys have a clue, is again 20 inches long. Fold it. Down to 14 inches. Fold the fabric in half. Template. Fold up the bottom. Fold down the top. Bring up the long end. Smooth it out. Start to tuck. And voila. Pull out the template and work it over. Sometimes you'll find you have to grab this side and square it back up again, but that's not typical. And if you do, it's really not hard to tug. And there you have it. Another one no magic to add to the stack. Thank you, ladies. Next, I'll do a fat quarter.